Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Okay, so I'm gonna just jump right into the video. I'm gonna be talking about this whole Stefflon, Burna Boy and the side chick situation that you guys are all probably aware of because it is all over the blogs. Everybody is talking about it, and I dropped a video about it yesterday so you guys can hear her side of the story. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and dissect it. I definitely had to sleep on it because that was a lot to take in, a lot. So guys, stick around if you are interested in this video, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I don't even know where to begin. Well, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. The girl has nyash. Hey! Wow. It is a wow. So here's my thing, right? Was Stefflon the side chick and then became the main chick? And then Joe, who was the main chick, is now the one on the curb. I think that's what happened, because when you listen to her and her story, it sounds like she was the main chick, but we're gonna get into that. The girl has done this very detailed story and journey and narrative about her relationship with Burna and how it started, how much she loves him. She really took us on a journey from beginning, middle and end. Like, she really did. She went into details. Allegedly, Burna Boy was secretly dating her in London whilst he was also seeing Steph. And what she was saying in 2 videos on her Instagram, according to her story, it was Burna Boy that sent her a message on her Instagram about 2 years ago, and she was saying that it took her about 2 weeks to reply because she was a bit reluctant to date somebody who was in the industry, obviously, as pretty much a lot of people are. But you know, after persuasion, she eventually reached out to him, and she said, I feel like what he made me feel like when I met him made me feel like love at first sight. He just gravitated towards me. He was very sweet, she said. Although she was hesitant though, because she didn't want to date someone in the music industry, she said that she fell in love with him, and he would even ask her, like, you know, why do you love me? Why don't you love a doctor? Da 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 da. And she just didn't know why she loved him. She also claimed that he always wanted her to be around, to the point where his people kind of wasn't really fond of it because they knew that he wouldn't get any work done when she was around. Guys, his people. You see how people are. This is why you can't trust the guys, random. You can't trust them. So you're telling me that his people knew, and then Steph was just there like a whole donkey, like a goat. Okay, let me continue. So, anyways, their relationship went on and on. Burna traveled to Nigeria around November. So this is where things kind of switched around. So Burna Boy and Stefflon, they went public in their relationship around January 2019, where they met one another at a show in Ghana. So Pearl said she was devastated when she learned that Burna Boy was in a relationship with Steph. So from that, it just indicates to me that my girl didn't know that Burna was in a relationship. At that point, she was the main one. She was his girl. Steph wasn't in the picture. She was like, I literally collapsed and cried for days, probably even weeks. She then went on to express how much he expressed about his African women, African culture, African this. So she was a bit surprised. Basically, what she was saying, that she was surprised that he dated a Jamaican because he spoke so much about African women. I don't know what to say about that. What I do want to say though, there was a lot of people were doing a lot of this African and Jamaican division thing again on the TL, and I'm just not down for that. We need to learn to appreciate one another and each other's culture. So according to Pearl, allegedly Burna told her that he had heard that she moved on with someone else after an argument that they had around December, and that's why he went into a relationship with Stefflon. And even though he tried to reach out to her, she wasn't having it because obviously she was very shocked. She even so far to say that she thought his and Stefflon's relationship was a publicity stunt. So she obviously dismissed it, and every time they got back together, they never really addressed the elephant in the room. Like, they never spoke about Steph, they never spoke about the rumors. So in her head, it was cushy, like it was good. You know, they had what they had, and what they had was special. It's a bit crazy because I'm just like, okay, so they were together at first, and then Steph came in. She obviously knew. So at that time, they had an argument, but she didn't specify whether they're broken up. But because of her perception of his preference, should I say, she never took it seriously. So at that point, I believe Stefflon wasn't aware of Joe, because I'm pretty sure if she was, I don't know if she would have got involved in that situation. But nonetheless, Joe was somebody who became in the background. It was never a public thing. And of course, relationships don't always have to be public. So at that point, sis, you got played. Both of you got played. To be honest, I'm not going to sit here and drag her, bash her, because a lot of things just don't really add up. And at this point, I'm like, you both got played. If you continued to speak to him after 2 years, even though he made it public with Steph, it's on your head. But at the same time, if she feel like she had a deep connection with him, then of course she's not gonna just let him go like that. That's not realistic. So as much as we want to be like, as much as we want to put all of it on her head, I kind of get it where she felt like, do you know what? This is my man. I don't know what is going on, but this is my man. She wouldn't have let it go just like that. That's not realistic. God, this is a mess. It's just a bit crazy. I mean, there's always been speculations that Burna and Stefflon were not together. I personally feel like I don't think they spent a lot of time, or it seemed like they didn't spend a lot of time together. I feel like Steph was on the side who became the main. Joe was the main who became the side. At the end of the day, he wasn't honest. He just wasn't honest. Guys, what's your thoughts? Drop it in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and hit the thumbs button. Catch you in the next video.